Hello, 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 everyone. How is it going? Good to see you all. We are getting ready for America's Draft League Season 2, the long awaited, constantly in my DMs. Thank you, everyone who signed up. Thank you, guys. Wide Alex is here, and I am your caster for today. I'm going to do a little bit of an explanation of the draft league. I'm going to run you through our lineups, and we'll be ready to go in about 7-8 minutes time. Wide Alex is here and ready to go. Give me 1 second. And we're going to pull up. I'm just going to read you guys the rules while we're here. Let's go to my desktop and find the rulebook. Today's format, new format from last season. We have, instead of indirect mixed maps, we have actual individualized mixed maps. This season's mixed maps are, the combine was mixed. Week 1, you have the first mixed map and the first tech map. The week 2, you have the second tech map and the first dirt map. Week 3 is going to be the second dirt map and the first mini RPG map. And then the final week before the playoffs is going to be mini RPG, the second map, and the second mixed map. And then the playoffs will be a community vote. Which of the maps was voted as favorite will be played in the playoffs. So if you liked tech number 2 or tech number 1, the community can vote on it, and those will be your 5 maps. The combine is also included in that. Combine / qualifier. Qualifier for those who are not familiar with the Americanized terms. Every map pack releases about 9 days before on the Friday. And today's format is, if you remember Duo Cup on this channel before, it is Duo Cupped, but instead of duos, you have teams of 4. And your team will combine together their points and try to achieve the point limit of 1,000. You need to have 2 winners per team to solidify your place in the lobby. So you're in first place, your team all has finalists. 2 of your teammates need to finish first on finalists to solidify their place for the match, whether that's first, 5th, 8th, whatever it is. There is 8 teams today. Our captains, I will present to you. You have myself. Unfortunately, I cannot talk to my team. I am casting for today. You have me, Captain Stokeine, Spoder, Parker, Nats, Dummy, Sully, and Archer. Those are your captains for this season. Why is my face cam stretched? Because I like it this way. We're wide, chat. We're wide. And I give a shout out to the first picks for every person. My team, I picked Riesland. Stokeine picked BMQ. Charles was Spoder's first pick. Random was Parker's first pick. Noiszia for Nats. Cheese Lover for Dummy. Cackney for Sully. And Bad PC Gamer for Archer. Shout outs to them for being good at the game and getting picked up in the first round. But apart from the first rounders and the people who went early in the first round, we have many Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4 players. Tier 1s are your best players who have experience and are at the top, some of the top levels in the game, if not in the region. Tier 2, so right below that, is they have experience, but they're just not at that top level. Tier 3 is they have experience, but they're not quite mechanically gifted in the game. And Tier 4 is players who have never played a comp before and or do not show up in our NCSA ladder made by Gabo. Shout out Gabo. We have our team names. Dare I pronounce all of them correctly? Here we go. Your team names for this season. You have my team, which is the Ottoman Empire, chosen at random. Some guy said it, we went with it. You have Parker's team, which is, oh man. Let's look at the captain's chat. I scrolled too far. Give me 1 second. Parker's team is, in short, the acronym is DMKWF6ER, which stands for Davo Link Minions Kevin Wi-Fi 6E Router. I kid you not, that is one of the real team names. Dummy's team name is called Curse Casters. Nats' team is Ice for Bead because we are missing ice from last season. Stokeine did not give a choice to his team, and his team is being called Yep Team, whether they like it or not. Archer's team is in honor of Parker and what he did during the Combine stream, and he chugged his Twisted Tea. So Parker's Twisted Tea is Archer's team name. And Spoder's team name is going to be Dr. Thunder Ultra, which I believe is some sort of energy drink. We have the information for the players is in the America's Draft League announcements channel. All the info can be found there. I hope you guys are following closely. Let's get into the lobby in Randomizes Club. Gonna join the lobby here and see how's it going. We'll be starting momentarily. Thank you for your patience. Once again, hello everyone. We are back with America's Draft League Season 2. Hello to everyone in chat. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for your patience. I'm going to say it over and over. This always happens at the start of almost every comp that happens in Trackmania. 10 seconds. The teams are in and ready to go. Let's see how they get on. This might push back the start time of match 2. Yes, servers. Thank you for the question. You guys get one warm-up. It is 69 seconds long. 4v4, v4, 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 v4. If I said it 8 times, that is correct. If I didn't, it's wrong. 32 players in one lobby. Very long cup mode. You guys get one warm-up. And we will go to rounds. And first to 2 winners on each team will solidify their place and get their placement points. And on top of that, there is a bonus system. The bonus system includes if your tier 4, 3, or 2 players finish first on finalist, they will guarantee bonus points for their team and for the bracket. A little extra incentive for the tier 1 players and tier 2 players to train their tier 3 and tier 4 players and get them through the season and train them, teach them what it's about to be in a comp, be rounds ready, and be well practiced. Go on board. I have my little plugin at the bottom showing me every single person's name and the spectators. A lot of cars on the screen. Sharky's the one to go. Bad PC Gamer takes the lead at the front. VNess and Raceland from Team Ottoman Empire on their way to try and catch PC Gamer. Brian Lockwood, Flimsy Elbow, and Bead, and Noisia as well. BMQS in the pack as well. They'll switch on over to Cackney, as he's the closest to PC Gamer. They both recently just played on Team Wall for RCS. Unfortunately, lost in the grand final for RCS, but congratulations to them for making an amazing comeback throughout the bracket. And it looks like Cackney's going to take the top with Matt Hyper, taking 195 points plus whoever else is on their team, which is a great start to the map. We will see in the following set of menus, the points will be tallied for your entire team, and the goal is to get to 1,000. Team Red, Duckass, is at the top with 266 points each. And you can see each individual player has their points dedicated to them, so you can see how good they are. We will go with what we have, and Cackney's got a slow start behind. Let's go on board with Author Time, see how he goes. He's a little ways away. A little crash from someone on the Ottoman Empire. Going through to the penalty sand. We have Dummy taking a small clip. Flimsy Elbow at the top, fighting his way through. He is top 2 on this map. Noisia is second place. Cackney's in third. Insanity saw a no slide and he said, I'm going to take a crack at the map. He's top 4. Matt Hyper, top 5 now. And he gets first on this route, on this map, in the second round. Munster not looking to be having a good time, as mentioned in the Draft League Master Sheet. He is playing on a Steam Deck. He is away for school and was not able to bring his entire PC setup. So he's doing what he can to try and play. We'll go on board with Bede. Known for his ice, but even better on some other styles. Not necessarily better, but I would say he's really good at other things, a jack of all trades, but especially for ice. One of the top players in the US, and some would say the world. He's going to be chasing Spoder, Ariat up in the front, Brian Lockwood, PC Gamer, and Noisia. Matt Hyper there as well, in the mix. Styles that Beads includes, other than ice, he also loves his mixed. He's starting to like his FS section. He just demonstrated that very well in RCS. Cackney's up at the front of the field. His teammate Matt Hyper's right there with him. They're neck and neck. They're holding hands, and Cackney's going to get the 100 points. Noisia's going to take second, and Bad PC Gamer with his teammate Flimsy Elbow are going to get some great points for his team. 90 and 87 points to Team Parker's Twisted Tea. Give me 1 second, chat. Alright, we are back. Sorry for the delay. Bad PC Gamer's at the front of the field. Following him is Matt Hyper. Ariat's up at the front. Looks like he's well practiced. Bad PC Gamer's going to take a line into the wall. Matt Hyper's going to take the lead. Cackney's right there behind him. Team Duckass is absolutely cooking, trying to get to this point limit as fast as they can. Matt Hyper's going to take the win here. BMQS taking second place for his team. Yep team trying to get their points up. Qualian on his way. Had to take a couple respawns. We'll get 31st. Any points is better than no points. We have our first team on finalists. Cackney, Matt Hyper, Brian Lockwood. It is your time to shine. Two teammates of yours need to get first on finalists in order to solidify your place and put yourself in first place for this match. They've collected 1,000 points. And they now have 4 finalists. Only 2 of them need to get through. Parker's Wi-Fi router team is up into 2nd, and Ice for Beat is in 3rd. An insane amount of points added to their team for Team Duck Ass to get them this early on in the rounds. B's going to crash out early. Going to go on board with Matt Hyper. Noizia's trying to deny them. Cackney's right there with him. At the front of the field. Cackney's going to go for a little sideline here. He's going to get it. Cackney's going to take the first set of finalists. That is a Tier 1 player done and out for Team Duck Ass. One more for them. Matt Hyper, if he can solidify him, that is an extra bonus point to the team leaderboard. First place will give you 15 points to the overall leaderboard. Top 4 of the overall leaderboard will go to the championship bracket. We have another 2 teams on finalist as well. The Wi-Fi router team also on finalist. Ice for Bead, Team Nats' team, also on finalist. And you have up in fourth place, a very close battle between Parker's Twisted Tea, Cursed Casters, and the Ottoman Empire. Dr. Thunder Ultra and Yep team have some catching up to do. Let's go on board with PC Gamer as he tries to race to the front. Noiszia on his own map. Let's see how he can get on. Try and win some rounds for himself. He got 2nd a couple times, but can he steal the points? Can he put the icing on the cake? Matt Hyper is on his way, trying to steal it and take first right away. Noizia's got the wide line. Who's going to get to the reactor first? Noizia's going to take it and steal it by 55 thousandths of a second. Noiszia with the deny, and that's 1 finalist in for Ice for Bead. Another good collection of points by the rest. We're going to have more teams on finalist. Scroll down here. We have all but 2 teams on finalist. Let's see how they get on. CJ Bro looks like he had a good start, but not quite through the next set of sections. Good round for everyone from the previous set. KB Abuser, Slorpy, Ariat, Miggy is in front of him. We will see CJ Bro at XP Evo. I will be seeing him quite gladly. I'm so ready to meet some great friends from in Europe and in the NCSA region. A lot from Canada, some people from South America. I'm so excited to meet all of you. CJ Bro's going to have a little bit of a clip. Raceland's trying to chase Charky in the front with him from Ottoman Empire. Ham Daddy, it doesn't look like there's anyone from Team Duck Ass at the front. Charky's going to take it, and he's going to win first. He's going to put Ottoman Empire in finalist mode. They already are in finalist mode. That is 1 point in. That is 1 finalist in. 3 people are already in and done. They're relying on their team to get through. Are the other 2 teams in finalists? Have they made it through? Was it enough for that round? We have another team. Only 1 team left. Yep team is the last team to not be on finalists. They need another 100 points. Everyone else is on finalist. We'll go on board with Rayson as he tries to secure first. He's going to risk it all to make an upset. If you guys are new here, check out ECM, eCircuit Mania. Do your pick'ems on for Draft League. There's pick'ems for this match and the previous match, predicting the team's outcomes for the top 8 in order. Currently, Team Duck Ass, Ice for Bead, and the Ottoman Empire are all tied for first as they have 1 finisher and 3 finalists left to go. Only one of them from each team needs to finish. Bad PC Gamer and Raceland's going to make it race to the end. Bad PC Gamer is going to put a finalist in for Parker's Twisted Tea. Matt Hyper is still at the start, hopefully not having some computer issues. Controller problem. Every team is on finalist. 4 teams have 4 finishers. Raceland's going to make his way for the Ottoman Empire. My team hoping he can do it. Venus is also at the front with a great start. Brian Lockwood was a small clip. Ariat's at the front with Bede and Flimsy Elbow trying to solidify themselves in first place. 15 points is absolutely massive. A clip from, I believe that was Dummy. I didn't see the name entirely. I did see a purple tag. I don't think it was Dummy. Someone else. Let's go to the front. Let's see BMQS try and chase Bede and Flimsy Elbow. Noiszia, I'm not really seeing him at the top on his own map. Flimsy Elbow gonna try and solidify. BMQS try and go in for the snipe. Do we have Flimsy Elbow? It did not give the plus 100 points. I got mad confused. Flimsy Elbow got his team, and they are through. Parker's Twisted Tea has won. They have the first set of players in, and they won the mixed match. Congrats to them. They should be through and in. I think we're just seeing a visual glitch. I'm sure the plugin is working correctly. Not quite the greatest start for Raceland. The only tier 1 player in the Ottoman Empire. KB Abuser at the top. We haven't seen him too much. Randomize was practicing a little earlier. Looks like he's trying to put his name on the board. Bede and Ariat. Ariat looking actually better than I thought. Raceland's going to have a little bit of clip there. Ariat's at the front. A force to be reckoned with on Team Green. Cursecaster's unlucky clip there at the side of the wall. He's going to go for the side. Randomize is going to put himself and his team into first place. He has another finisher for his team. Team Wi-Fi Router DMKWF6ER. Huge points. I did see Randomize at the top. I'm hoping I'm seeing this correctly. I see BMQS there. Did BMQS win and snipe and the plugin's lagging? Trying to understand the situation here. Apologies in advance. We're going to continue on. If the plugin's not working, Randomize, I hope you can hear me. I believe I might ask for a pause here to just ensure the plugin is working, because I believe I did see you cross the line first, unless you tried to DNF for one of your teammates, and try and get some extra bonus points. But Raceland's up at the front with Weird TM and Kez, a newer player to the scene. Weird TM and Raceland's gonna go. I'm not seeing any speed splits. I don't know who won it, but it looks like Brian Lockwood won that round. I don't see the plugin working as correctly as I thought it would. I don't know if I have to do a refresh or not. We're going to continue as on. We might have a pause, we might not, but for now we will keep driving and go to the next round. Looks like we have two winners already. One finished first, which was Team Parker's Twisted Tea, I believe, and Yep Team, or not Yep Team, but Ice for Bede. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. A lot to take in. I don't have the information up and ready, but it looks like Dummy and Kez are going to go for it for Cursecasters. Venus trying to deny them. He's going to have the inside line here. Going to go to the bumper first. Venus looks like he got first. Did he actually get it? It says Raceland. Am I seeing the wrong person on the team? You're calling me. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Chat, 1 second. A little bit of a visual issue on my side. As you guys can see, Parker's Twisted Tea has gotten first place, followed by Team Duckass, the Ottoman Empire. My team, Captain Alex, has got their way onto the podium. And it looks like Ham Daddy is going to put a finalist on the board for his team, Team Wi-Fi Router. And it looks like it's anyone's game. Dr. Thunder Ultra would be a crazy upset. They need 2 winners in a row if they want to get into 5th place. Or even 4th. Anything's possible here. Just a visual glitch on my end. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I know what to do now for the future, and I know what to do for the rest of the casters when they show up. A good start here by all 3 players from Team Green, Team Cursed Casters. Orwell was up at the top. Spoder's going to try and risk it all with KB Abuser, his teammate. Beat, unfortunately, did not get picked by Team Spoder. The chemistry would have been there. However, they're trying to take vengeance on each other. Spoder's going to clip early. KB Abuser trying to go and make his way up into the top of the field. Let's go on board with Dummy, who in the Battle of the Frauds did play on a Steam Deck, but he is here on his PC, unable to... He proved his way that he is not a fraud. He did beat HD Enlightenment, but can his team or him take the front of the field? His teammate does. Orwo or Prowess takes first and is going to put one of their teams in, but they need one more finisher. A neck-and-neck battle between everyone here. Points limit is going through the roof. Everyone's denying everyone else. Only first place matters here. If you're going to go for a risk, you have to send it all the way through. Dummy's going to have a wide line here. Let's go on board with Spoder, and him and his team tried to take on the next battle. Arias at the front with him with Slorpy and Knee. Knee on Team Halcyon, Slorpy with Air, and Spoder on Team Wall Inspectors. Ariat also on Team Air, trying to prove not only to their current team, but also to their team that they play for outside this comp, that they are the ones to be played. Don't bench me. I am here. Spoder up at the front, up by 0.1. Looks like he has a nice cruise to the finish, and he gets the bounce in. He is going to take his team to another finalist. It's anyone's game here for 4th place. Well done to Spoder, solidifying his team onto the next thing. Let's see. I hope the plugin's working properly and I'm seeing this correctly. That is correct. It's anyone's game for 4th place. 4th place is on the table for any one of these teams. Dr. Thunder Ultra, Yep Team, Cursed Casters, Ice for Bead, and the Wi-Fi Router team. This will solidify 4th place for every single one of these players. Let's go on board with Dummy, who is trying to chase the top 5 here. It looks like Sumi and KB Abuser are going to go for it. An epic comeback might just happen. KB Abuser is going to be risking... I like Knee is the one to clip there. KB Abuser also out. Miggy, fortunate enough not to clip that wall. But it's going to look like Slorpy and Miggy are going to fight Ariat to the finish. Who's going to get it? Slorpy is going to fight Ariat. Ariat is going to take it for Team Cursed Casters. Put them into 4th place. Well done, Ariat. The man out of Colombia on his way to put his team on the board and solidify some solid points. And I believe Ariat himself is a tier 3 player. It shows that he has practiced. His team might have practiced with him and guaranteed him some of those extra points. So they're so vital to this season's qualification to the playoffs. Seeing a little visual glitch there at the top. That team is 4th place, whether you like it or not. And we still have 3 teams to go and sift through. The team that is in 8th place, regardless of what happens, if they had 1 winner or no winners, they finish with 1 point for the week for this match. Dr. Thunder Ultra Ice for Bead, Wi-Fi router team, and Yep team all fighting at the top. Bead is looking to be the favorite here. KB Abuser and Slorpy trying to make their way. Slorpy and Bead are on the same team. Only one of them needs to make it through, but it looks like Bead is going to do the job, and if he messes up the fin, which he won't, Slorpy would have done it for him. Hold on to that team. Had Bead DNF'd, it would have probably been an extra point or two for him if they made the call. If they are in the call together, you guys should be communicating and seeing if it's possible. Those bonus points are going to hold very true to you guys. Another visual glitch for another team, but we move on. Pixelman looks to be lagging. We'll go on board with Qualian as he trails the rest of the teams. 3 teams to go. We have 3 players on each trying to get first place. Pixelman looks to be lagging a bit, but he's still moving on. Qualian's not going to have the best line here. We'll go on board with Knee as he chases Dan on the Moon and KB Abuser. I'm not going to say his full name, otherwise I'd be yelling and making a very big ruckus. CJ Bro also at the front. He introduces himself onto the podium as of right now. Going down the penalty sand, back into the reset. Knee's going to touch early, doesn't have the greatest line. Dan on the Moon is going to make the move. He's going to go for it, but CJ Bro is going to take it for Yep team. The team who got last on finalist mode is going to take at least 5th place. 6th place. Apologies. Well done to Yep team for solidifying themselves as the 6th place team and not getting 7th or 8th for that matter. It's down to 2 teams left, Parker's team and Spoder's team. One team can only claim the 7th place points. And we will see who will get there. Dan on the Moon is going to be risking it all with his teammate Knee. Randomized, they're all at the front. 2 DNFs. Qualian is their only hope, and he's already a second back. It looks like Team Wi-Fi Router is going to be taking 7th place here. They have 3 finishers to do the job. If they can time it right, they can get some extra bonus points. If they let Dan on the Moon take it, Randomize is going to have a clip. But it looks like Knee's going to have to do the overtaking as Dan on the Moon clipped, and Knee is going to be taking those tier 2 points. He's going to get those bonus points for their team. Congrats to the Wi-Fi Router team, DMKWF6ER. They will be 7th place, and Dr. Thunder Ultra is going to take last place, unfortunately, for match 1 of week 1 for this Draft League season. Luckily enough, we have enough time. The normal schedule will be on the way. We will take a screenshot of this and send it over. I don't have this. There we go. Took the screenshot there, and I'll put it here. I have the plugin for the next set. We will leave and we will come back. We will start in about 15 minutes time. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. I'm your host, Alex. We will be right back after the break. We are back and ready to go. Sorry, once again. Thank you for your patience. We will go with 1 warm-up, and the match will start. Points are reset back to 0. The players are in, and we will start the match momentarily. Let's go to the game. I'd like to say this is live. I'm hoping the points add up. It looks like Audace is up in the lead as he does have world record on this map. The points are working. We are live. Good 100 points for Odes, getting his team started. Stokeine in third on the same team. I'm not going to reset the server. We're going to run it as is. The points are set up. We are ready to go. We are on Stokeine's tech map. Stokeine himself is also playing. We are on Shangri-La for ADL2. Week 1, map 2. Thank you all for your patience once again. The technical difficulties will be addressed and issued and addressed. Apologies. And we will go and be ready for not season 2, but week 2, when we will be back with another caster. I will be there ready to admin for the team. This is just the first week. We're getting things underway. Humble's going to have a nice little bump into the wall there. Domburn and Charles are going to be racing. Jampy's in third with Dirty Steve Slide, a.k.a. Random, going through the last checkpoint. Charles is going to take a wide line, but he's going to get first by 40 thousandths of a second. Good start by Charles. Domburn second, Jampy third, Nats and Uchimats into the top 6. Winter sprung with Domburn, his teammate, trying to get some early points. We're already at 505 for the first team leading. Let's go on board with the Fjord team. The man from Piwo Tech left air to go play some more tech with another team. The man out of Colombia. He's gonna slide out. He's gonna avoid the no slide with the respawn, but he's gonna touch the wall there. We'll go on board with Jampy as he chases Charles and Dirty Steve Slide. Charles is gonna touch the wall as well. Full risk by everyone here, trying to get some points. Dirty Steve Slide as well. Hondro into the mix, known for his ice, but can play mixed World Tour and tech for that matter as well. Was on many teams in the past. Currently on Team Halcyon with Domburn. Stokeine up in the lead on his own map, trying to take the win for Yep team, but Domburn looks to be pushing it, and he gets the 100 points. Jampy is going to take second, Stoke in third, Hondro in fourth. Cat Curly up in the mix with Penis Shork and Sabertooth, all from the Ottoman Empire, leading that top 8, top 10. Winter Sprung and Archer in the mix. His Captain Archer up at the front for his team. 200 points goes to Domburn's team. Curse Casters have a great start to the match. Team Duckass needs to get some points up, needs to keep practicing. We have, up in the first place, we have Curse Casters followed by Parker's Twisted Tea, aka Archer's team. And in second, we have the Dr. Thunder Ultra is up into third, and the Ottoman Empire is fourth on points. The rest will follow suit. Jampy and Charles are going at it. Hondro up in the mix. He's going to be taking a wide line here. Mid, Stokeine and Archer trying to join the fight, but Jampy and Charles really going at it at the front of the field. Going board with Cackneys. He tries, I believe he's quick learning this map, as he did have some emergency issues with availability. He's trying to get through it. He's going to make it in the risky fin, but Jampy's going to be the one to get 100 points for his team. Charles, Odes and Stoke getting some great points, 90 and 85 respectively. And Jacob as well. Some great points for them. And Simon all the way up into the top 16. Toto and Winter Sprung rounding out that top set of players on the left. 146 points goes to the teams at the top. At 275, it's going to be a close battle. We have one more round to get to finalists for any team here, but it looks like Parker's Twisted Tea just really needs to get some finishes. Any will do, and it will probably find finalists for them. Yep team and the Ottoman Empire with Dr. Thunder Ultra and Curse Casters all in the fight. Could be finalists within the next round or so. Ron is going to take a slide out to the left. We'll go on board with Rookie, the man from Uruguay. He's going to try to make his way onto this tech map. The Champy's up at the front with Uchimas. Let's go on board with Uchimas, the man from Canada and Halcyon, trying to get some points back for Ice for Bead and deny Champy an extra set of points. But it looks like Charles and Hondro are up into the lead, or trying to make their way, but Jampy's going to win this by 0.3 of a second. What a round by him. A great time. People going into the finish at the bottom. Can't risk it all. But good luck to Parker's Twisted Tea as they will go into finalist mode. Jampy, Toto, Archer, Helixity. Also, 2 other teams. We have Curse Casters, Yep Team, and Parker's Twisted Tea all on finalist. The other teams have some catching up to do. They need to get to that 1,000 points to initiate finalist mode. Rookie's at the front, but he's going to slide out early. Charles, his teammate, is going to go through and try and take the win and get some points and get Dr. Thunder Ultra into first place. But him, Hondro, and Jampy are fighting for that first spot. Nats is following there. Hondro's there. Sambertooth from the Ottoman Empire is there. Sambertooth going to take a wide line. That purple skin not doing the greatest for him. I might switch to my own skin, my own. Hondro and trailing the leaders. He's going to get a clip there on the side. Repster now trying to chase the leaders with Uchimas. Thomburn, Dirty Steve slide. Charles is up at the front. Looks like he's going to be taking this. We're going to watch Charles jump into the fin. He makes it, and Charles is going to get 100 points for his team. Deny any team from finishing on the finalist. Spoder, I see your message in the chat. If you read the rules, that if there is emergencies, like you can't make it last minute, you are allowed to sub people in. This will be noted, and if you don't have your sufficient amount of players playing for the whole season, every player during the season needs to play at least 2 matches. And if that is not met, you are met with a 25 or 50 point ban. I forget what I wrote in the rules, but we need to go to the next round. Charles is going to be risking for it again. He's going to be trying to finish and get out of here. It looks like we have 6 teams on finalists. 996, an unfortunate amount of points given to Team Iceford Bead. Nats is going to look to deny for his team. Thomburn with a clip. The man from Quebec and Halcyon. And also 34%, his ice team is going to be sliding out there, but Stokeine on his own map, trying to get his team through into the first set of winners, but he's not going to get there as he's going to clip the inside of the pole. Charles and Mintz give Mintz the shot. Charles, you got a DNF for your teammate. You're going to give it to Charles, but Mintz, Rookie, and Fjortine were all there ready to play. All in the top 6. Dirty Steve Live and Hondro, both from Halcyon and the US. There, just in case they crashed. The risky is there, but it's not that easy to make. You need to make sure your lines are appropriate. Team Ice for Beat is now on finalist, but we do have 1 winner on Dr. Thunder Ultra. Duckass is on 934 points. Another round for them will more than likely put them onto finalist mode. Can we see another upset like Dr. Thunder Ultra and Yep Team getting finalists close to last, but they finished out with some good placement points. The bonus points will be awarded. The math will be done for the leaderboard after and off stream. Nats is going to clip here. Odas and Jampy going to risk it all. Mintz, we're on board with him as he trails Archer and Repster and Dirty Steve Slide. Going into the inside of the sausage here, Odas, known for mixed and tech and being a fraud. Nevertheless, he is at the front of the field. We're going to go on board with Dirty Steve Slide as he trails and watches 14 and Odas. Odas is going to win this very cleanly, very easily for Yep Team. And he's going to get his team with 1 finalist at foot in the door on to first place. Jampy, unfortunately, looks like he crashed there, and he's not going to be able to solidify himself as a winner. He was up there, and he's been there for many rounds. Hopefully he can close it out for his team. As a personal bias caster, I must say I am rooting for Team Ottoman Empire. The best team, the winners of last season, only including myself and Cat Curly Fries. But we go into the next round. Everyone is now on finalists. Two teams have 1 winner, got their foot in the door, ready to take first place, but they have to deny every single other person. Dirty Steve Slide, Stokeine, Archer, Rookie, and Toto all in the top 5 here. Cheese Lover not too far behind. Who's going to risk it all? Who's going to take it and get those points, get that winner spot for their team, ease the pressure, go to the inside, go to the outside, take all the space you need. The Americas are not notorious for their tech ability. However, Stokeine, the man from French Canada, is up in the first, and he wins. He's going to get his team through, and he will win map 2, rather, and get his team solidified on first. GG's to Yep team. Gets them 15 points for their placement on match 2 for this week's. GG's to them. We still have 6 more teams to sort through. We will go into the next round on board with Tony, Cheese Lover North, whatever you want to call him. The man from Split. El Halcyon alumni, if you will. He's going to be trying to chase Handro, Nats, and Ushimas. Archer and Mince in the mix. Trying to see how they make their way on tech. Cackney, who I believe is quick learning the map. I don't know how much time he is on the map, but he's up there with the top 6, trying to make his way. Nats trying to get his way back. Sully, haven't seen his name at the top, but he's risking. He's going to go for it all. He's got to go for it. Team Duckass, not one of the favorites to win on tech, but a good team nevertheless. Domburn and Handro going to jump to the end. Handro going to jump a little more to the left, which is going to cause Domburn to win for his team. Curse Casters got 1 foot in the door. And that is another team ready to take second place away from everyone else. Good job to everyone so far. Thank you guys for your patience once again. We are on to the next round. We'll go on board with Sully, my Duo Cup teammate, my carry, if you will. We have a few people slamming into the wall there early. People risking there from the start. One straight into the corner over there through the checkpoint. We got Sully, and he's got quite a few people in front of him. Toto with a sad little crash. Goops, unfortunately, run as well. Mince is going to be a little slow here, but he's still in the pack. Sabertooth is there from the Ottoman Empire, but Champion Archer, first and second for Parker's City, will go on board with Wintersprung, who played some of the ADL 1 maps, but did not register, but he's back for this season, and he's here to show what he's good at. But it looks like Jampy and Archer ready to go. Jampy's going to take first for his team. Good job to him. Parker's Twisted Tea has have their spot in for a potential second place. Everyone else still on finalists. Goops trying to make his way to the finish. All finishes are important. Glad to see people are still trying to get their runs in and get their practice in. Whether it's with a respawn, with a double respawn, you need the practice. You need all the practice you need, practice you can get to attempt to finish first in these rounds. Getting first out of 32 players is not easy, to say the least. Dirty Steve Slide with a good start here through the first checkpoint, but Nats is here with Toto and Cackney. We'll go on board, not with Wintersprung because he has crashed out early. We're on board with Rookie. The South American is trying to find his way and catch up to the rest of, I believe, all Americans, apart from Nats at the front of the field. Rookie's not finding the lines here. Back with Sully with his teammate Cackney, trying to chase Cheese Lover and Nats. Going through the top of the drift. Cheese Lover looks to have a little bit more speed, but Nats has this inside line. The South American tech is proving good, and Nats might be on his way to get another foot in the door for Team Ice for Bead. That is another team denying everyone else from second place. It's neck and neck here. It's anyone's game. Huge points are on the table for any of these teams. Ottoman Empire, Team Duckass, and Wi-Fi Router team with a bunch of letters has some work to do. They need to get some of their names up at the front, risk it all, and go for the ultimate prize. We will go on board with Cheese Lover as he had a great start, but unfortunately crashed towards the end of the last round. Parker with a great start. The captain trying to lead his way, follow in his footsteps of Random. Uchi and Archer finding their way. Cheese Lover with a bonk into the CP. He's got a double respawn. If he probably DNF'd because only first matters here. Format changes will be applied just like last season. After week 1, we will accommodate you guys' experiences and server issues for next week. Dirty Steve Slive has a crazy lead at the front. He's up by a quarter of a second here. Cackney and Archer going for it, trying to risk it and deny him from it. And he will get Wi-Fi Router Team on the board with another winner. Second place is still on the board. Cackney in second, basically quick learning the map. A force to be reckoned with. Give him a few more rounds and he might actually get his team onto a winner spot and up into the top 3, 4, 5. Yep team already solidified. The pressure is off for them. Congrats to them for winning this early. Well done to Dirty Steve Side, aka Random from Halcyon and Texas. Shout out to every team involved playing. Archer with an inside line here, trying to take it away from everyone else. But Parker's going to clip early. Uchimas and Archer are going to lead the field. 14. Archer's going to get a little nose slide there. We're going to have to follow on with Repster from Kentucky. Cackney's up at the front. This is good news for Team Duckcast. And then it will be anyone's game. And points are on the board. Places are ready to be taken. Uchimas is going to try and rip it off from his ex-teammate. Hondro, Halcyon, and ex-Halcyon players trying to fight. They're all in the podium positions. Cheese Lover as well. Also a alumni of Halcyon. But Uchimas is going to take it for his team. Cackney getting second just by 0.3 of a second. And Ice for Beat is going to take second place for the tech map this week. GG's to Ice for Bead. Well done. Ottoman Empire and Duckass still need to get their players on finalist. Not just on finalist, but to get winners. They need 2 winners, not just 1, but 2. It is very important that you need to get 2 of these players. At this point, I would just go for finishes. Your best players need to be finishing. It's better to finish for placement rather than for bonus points. A couple clips there at the start, at the very, very start. Go on board with Sully from Team HD, a new team to the scene in the NCSA region. Holy Dynasty, HD Enlightenment, and Marcel, captains and managers of that team. But Sully will go and travel behind Cat Curly Fries. Sambertooth got a great start. Ottoman Empire trying to make their name seen. Mince up into the top 5. Archer, Cheese Lover, Sambertooth. The Cat Curly Fries, we've seen him for the first time in the front of the field. But Cheese Lover and Archer are going to go for it. Cheese Lover trying to make to jump to the finish, and he will get the Curse Casters their 3rd place points. Congrats to them. A good effort from Archer and Mince, only 2 3/10 behind. All done. The podium is solidified. Yep team is in first. Ice for Bead in second. Curse Casters are going to take the 3rd place spot. Going into the next round, we have, let's go on board with Peanut Shorker, aka Mitch. He's going to try and follow his teammate Sambertooth. Both have the same skin on, trying to get that chemistry built together. He's going to clip early. Unfortunately, we're going on board with Run, one of the lesser experienced players, but one of the good players I'm hearing from the community. Toto's up in the front, recently moved from Iceland, he lives in the US, but is from Iceland. You could say he has some Europeanness to him, and he is ready to take on some of these Americans, but he is American himself. But Goops and 14 unlikely candidates at the top with Cat Curly. Cackney risking. 14's going to make this jump to the finish, but is Cackney going to catch him on speed? He doesn't. 14 is going to put Dr. Thunder Ultra on 4th. Congrats to 14 for clutching up and putting on for his team. Getting some good solid points. Columbia 1-2. Let it be known the South Americans are here, ready to play. There's not many registered to the competition, but we are happy they are here, and they are proving their worth. We hope to see more joining in the next season, and also other NCSA comps as well. Get your friends involved. Call your mom, call your dad, call your dog, call your friends. Get them into Trackmania. We can get this competitive scene going. Archer and Toto at the front of the field for this one. They just need one winner here. Parker's Twisted Tea has two candidates ready to take the front. Cackney trying to quick learn his way to the top of the podium. Toto making an unfortunate clip. Cackney's got a little bit more speed than Archer. We're going on board with Sully as he is in the top three. But as soon as I click on him, he will go and take a little hit from the wall. Cackney's going to take his way ahead of Archer. Goops is in third. He's got more speed than the rest. But Cackney looks like he's got it in the bag. We're going to spectate Archer from wall inspectors. Cackney's going to put duck ass and their foot in the door on their way to another finalist winner. Don't mess with Cackney. He will quick learn the heck out of you. We have one team in, another team, a third, a fourth. We are looking for the fifth. The Ottoman Empire, the only team, sadly my team, to not have a finalist win on and get first place in a round. Sambertooth trying to help out with that. Archer with a crazy inside start, but Sambertooth is right there with him. Sambertooth's going to be risking it all, trying to get some points in. But Hondro, Penis Shorker there in the mix as well. Some of the better players are already out of the picture. Can you step up when you are needed? Toto lagging a little bit. One of our few console players that is registered, but we're welcome to see them. Sully try to chase the leaders here. Penis Shorker, Toto in front of him. Cat Curly, three players from Ottoman Empire, all trying to show out. A little clip from Sully. We're going to see go on board with Toto. Is Archer. Is it going to be Archer? Is it going to be Hondro? It's going to be Archer by over a tenth of a second. Getting Parker's Twisted Tea in for fifth place. GG's to them. Well done to Parker's Twisted Tea. Zachary in the chat. Hondro, Penis Shorker, and Toto were very close this time. Noiszia subbing in last second, and he's up into the top six. Not sure how much time he has on this map, but it looks like he has some potential. He can maybe, if people make some mistakes at the front, it's not over. It's anyone's game for these final positions. Every point matters towards the playoffs. Sambertooth and Goops are going to take a little wide or early start. Sully's up into the lead. Hondro's there with Penis Shorker from the Ottoman Empire. We will see Parker's team follow his not his captain, but his ice player, his Hondro. No ice this season, but it looks he's doing just fine on tech. Sully's trying to chase with Penis Shorker and Cat Curly. Three of these players from Halcyon, one ex-manager, one ex-guest. Penis Shorker slow, but Hondro's going to be there for Team Wi-Fi Router. And he's going to get it and solidify, I believe, is fifth place or sixth place. Sully, 0.2 of a second behind. Cat Curly, Penis Shorker, and Sambertooth trying to risk it all, trying to get Team Ottoman Empire another winner and maybe steal this away from Duckass. Good job to them for solidifying sixth place. Operation Not Last, whether you like it or not, is on any comp for any team. It's my personal rule I abide by. As for since the start of ADL season, or not ADL, but the Duo Cup season 1. Cat Curly rises up at the front with Sambertooth. Sully is going to try and deny. Run and Norskis are going to be there to deny as well. But it looks like Cat Curly and Sambertooth are going to make their way and trying to get their finish on finalist. Sambertooth, a little bit of a clip there. We would have loved to see him at the front of the field. He is a tier 2 player in this bracket. Cat Curly Fries looks to be making it through. Cat Curly also tier 2. Is he going to make it to the fin ahead of Sully? He will by just over a tenth of a second. Well done. Anyone's game for 7th place. Cat Curly Fries getting an extra bonus point for being in tier 2 and finishing on finalist. Good luck to both of these. This is going to be the last round of the tournament. And we'll be ready to raid someone. The calculations for the scoreboard, you guys will be updated after this stream. I will do the math and send a post. I will probably not ping you. Don't worry about that. But we will be here for this round. This is the final round. Anyone's game between the Ottoman Empire and Team Duckass. Sully's trying to make his way. He is better than the rest of his teammates, but Run is the only one to deny. Sully's on the inside. Got a little no slide in the middle. Sabertooth at the front of the field, but Run is trying to make his way through, but he's clips on the fat pole on the outside. Norski's going to try and overtake Penis Stroker, but Sabertooth is all the way at the front of the field. Over half a second ahead of everyone else. Let's go on board with Norski's as he's going to try and risk it all on such a very short notice. Has to hope for Sabertooth to make a mistake here, but he's got it. He's almost a second ahead of everyone. Great job by Sabertooth, solidifying the Ottoman Empire as 7th place and not last. GG's to everyone. Thank you guys all for tuning in. GG's in the chat. We will see you guys next week. I have been your caster, Alex. Go check me out on Twitch, on YouTube. I'm sure I'll post a YouTube video at some point in time. Yes, Wide Alex is here. Hello, hello, hello. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. This is the end of week 1 of Draft League. Congrats to all the teams who have played today. Thank you guys so much for your patience. And we will fix all the problems and be ready for week 2, where we will see another tech map and the first dirt map. We have a map from SQLC, from the Halcyon mapping team, and we have another tech map from Rabbi, another Halcyon mapping team member. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will go to the end screen and as we try to find someone to raid. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. Get your friends involved, and we will see you soon.